Hey all. So a little bit later than I had planned, but here are the Season 28 rewards. As you can see here, we got Platinum 1, which is pretty much what we expected all season, once it took us a little bit longer to get rolling into Tier 1 at the start than we had hoped. Such is life. Still very proud of the Alliance. We really shaped up and had an excellent 6-0 run at the end there. But the rewards are pretty close to Masters. You know, we're missing out on that trickle of our formats and about 2,000 6-star shards, maybe some T5CC, but overall, quite solid. This will still let me open both that Nexus and 2 feature crystals. I know I've gotten hit a lot on this current feature crystal, but there's still so many things I want. Shang-Chi, a Jabari dupe, negative dupe, Angela dupe, Sorcerer. I can't not, right? But this Nexus is hilarious because if you saw my War 12 video, you know that I took Venompool to War as a rank 2, and he did very well on 2 fights. One that was pretty standard, but then also a Penny Parker, which is definitely on the harder side. And people had asked me if I would take him to rank 3, and I said, you know, I just might. He pairs really well with Massacre and also with Reed, but I kind of want that dupe. And there we go. Now I've got the dupe. So I very well may do that. Here's the first of the features. Ugh. You know, my girlfriend was doing these openings for me as she normally does, and she goes, "Oh, look, Hulk in a suit." And I said, "Yeah, pity he's absolutely terrible." And I explained like the story behind Joe Fixit, and she goes, "That's pretty cool." And I agreed. I really think that Joe's a cool character, but man, he needs to get updated, right? Oh well, it'll happen eventually. He was on the list, so we know he'll get buffed. And then I was kind of hoping for that Jabari dupe, but it didn't really look like it was stopping. So instead, we have 20 more SIGs on Black Panther. I am not a fan of the way they made his SIG scale so that no matter how many bleeds you have on the opponent, you can only get to 100% ability accuracy reduction at SIG 200. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll rank him eventually. He does fit well with Killmonger and Jabari now. But then I'm just taking a look at Venompool's signature ability here, and as you can see, it's about 18-19% improvement on how potent one of his buffs is. You're also more likely to activate it first, but that's not a guarantee, so I don't really factor that in. But that potency increase can mean like, you know, 150 extra crit rating, or you're doing extra damage as energy damage rather than just normal hits. So maybe it's helping you bypass Safeguard a little bit, or it's making him more potent against something like Rage. Although, of course, you're still going to hit those numbers, which is why you're probably also relying on the L1 to eat them. He's not the best Rage counter, but Safeguard's probably a better one. There are definitely times when extra potency on his buffs are going to be helpful. So I'm very happy with that dupe, honestly. So as I've been talking, you can see I've started opening the T5CC. I decided to just let that go because what really matters is where I land afterwards. I wasn't that close on, you know, hitting another one of any of them, but I was kind of close on Cosmic. So I'm glad that I did end up getting a bit more there. The Mystic is nice. I just don't really have anybody to take up there right away unless I end up like taking Tigra to rank 4, which I would love, but more and more I'm leaning Reed because of how much I'm using him in War, and as you can see, I still need a second one there, so that's not immediate. But otherwise I can take up a lot of these people. I've passed over Longshot several times in Mystic. Maybe it's finally his day, but I'm in no rush. If we end up getting like Voodoo in the next feature or something, I'd be much happier with that. Punisher 2099 I like a lot. Ghost is obviously amazing. There's Venompool. He'll probably go up, assuming I don't rank for Silver Surfer. She-Hulk will probably go up at some point, although I'd love her dupe. Captain Marvel movie probably deserves a rank 2. Maw, Black Panther, Crossbones, all solid. If Mojo gets duped, he'll go up, and then Jabari, who I just love. Maybe I should rank Maw now that I'm getting like a surplus of Mystic Cats. I don't know about that. And then we just kind of see some filler, including good old Joe. Those will go up when they go up. But all in all, not the most exciting opening, but I am very glad that I duped Venompool because he might have been going to rank 3 to give us more flexibility on offense anyway. He's just a fun champ. So, not a bad close to a good season. I hope all of y'all's openings went well. You got champions you were happy with, or at least can learn to be happy with, right? And for those of you who still care a lot more about your T5CC luck than I do, I really hope you were lucky there. I know that's a big deal for a lot of people still. Anyway, on to off season. Everybody enjoy the break. Don't let AQ get to you. And I will catch y'all next time. Take care.